Alright, guys. Guess who's back? It's been a while. It's been about 3 weeks. I'm not dead, don't worry. I'm very much alive. I haven't been held in one of Biden's internment camps or anything like that. Don't worry. I've had 2 weeks off work, and I've had stress with one of my eye twitching, and yeah, it's stress related. So I decided just to take the 2 weeks I had off work just to sit down, chill, relax, make a few videos for the gaming channel, but even not a lot for there, and just literally try and reduce my stress levels. It's not working, my eye's still twitching, but regardless, if it's not going to drop down now, it's something else. I don't know, I have to go and get checked. But we're going to do a new segment here. We're going to talk about a new video segment we're going to do on the channel, because well, obviously at the end of the day we talk about a lot about politics, right? And we talk a lot about culture, and we talk about a lot about culture war. But the music culture and whatnot is downstream from is obviously politics is downstream from culture, right? So as the saying goes. So at the end of the day, what's happening in the music industry, in the movie industry, and everything like that is further down, is upstream from the politics. It's like for example, the politics comes involved and all this sort of stuff, and then it affects everybody else. But what I want to do is I want to talk about some of the music industry. We've also been talking about the movie industry lately, the TV series and the movies and stuff, and we're going to be talking more about that. But what we're going to be talking about is more about the culture war side of things, because the news, it's great to cover it. It's great to tell you about the stuff that's going on, but we tend to be about a year or 2 years behind. I want to try and stop things before they get to the point where I'm starting to cover them for the news. I want to go through and talk about stuff that's happening like in the now. Like the new Lord of the Rings is going to be an absolute cultural disaster. We've had things like Captain Marvel and all this sort of stuff that was an absolute disaster. Terminator was an absolute disaster. All this woke trash that's coming through the movies. And also the thing is too, is that this stuff that they're putting in all the movies and stuff like that, it affects the younger generation to the point where they grow up watching this garbage. And it's a form of indoctrination, right? You keep beating young kids over the head with this woke trash, eventually they're going to go through and they're going to think that that's the norm, right? And it's a way of indoctrinating younger generations coming through. You're sort of buying time until that younger generation starts to vote, sort of thing. Like, for example, at the moment, there's a big push for kids to go to Gay Pride Month. Don't worry, we're going to be talking about that too. But at the end of the day, I want to sort of cover more about the cultural aspect of things, because I want to sort of nip this sort of stuff in the butt while we have the chance, and not sort of report on it destroying society, destroying culture, destroying institutions, or whatever it may be. So that's going to be the new channel for the channel, new direction for the channel, sorry. That's what we're going to be sort of covering, is that. We're still going to be covering the news and everything that you've grown to love and trust, don't worry. We're still going to be nonpartisan as much as we can be, so don't worry, we're not changing that either. But we're just going to be looking more at things in the cultural aspect. Like, for example, you can't seem to watch a Netflix show that isn't overly political. It doesn't mention, climate change or have, a diversity cast or anything like that. And to me, this is concerning, because Netflix is predominantly watched by the younger generation. They're literally indoctrinating them with all this stuff at God knows what age. So that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be talking about that. We're going to be talking about the stuff like in the music industry. The next video coming up, literally minutes after this goes up, is going to be talking about Tom McDonald. We're going to break down the Snowflakes video. We're going to talk about all the politics involved in that. This will probably be a new segment on the show. So once a week, we'll break down Tom McDonald's videos. If he's got something new for that week, we'll talk about it. If he's got something that's not new, we'll talk about one of his older ones, like, for example, Fake Woke, or even something by GFBF, even maybe. That was a bit before he got very political, though. But yeah, at the end of the day, we're going to go through, break down all that sort of stuff, talk about the cultural references and stuff that he's talking about. I know a lot of people like to break down the bars. I'm not a rapper. I'm not going to be doing that. But I will be going through and breaking down the cultural stuff that he is talking about in these movies and these movies, but in these music videos, because I think a lot of people are missing the point about what he's talking about. I was literally watching a rapper or a African American watching Tom MacDonald and reacting to one of his videos, and this was on Fake Woke, I think it was, and there was literally a Black Lives Matter flag behind him. And they were like sitting there going, yeah, man, yeah, we shouldn't be so tribal, and yeah, you know. And it's like literally there's a Black Lives Matter flag right behind you on the wall. You're missing the point, dude. You're missing the point in the music video. So we're going to go through, we're going to break it all down. I'm going to talk about all the cultural references. We're going to talk about all the subtle stuff that he mentions. And we're going to explain it all and let you fill in on some of this other stuff that CNN, MSNBC, whatnot might not teach you, and hopefully you guys will learn more about what's going on out there, because it's getting kind of scary and people need to stop sticking their head in the sand, because before long it's going to be too late. So that's the new direction for the channel. It's not really a new direction, but that's the update. That's where I've been. That's what's happening. And obviously, guys, I missed yous. I did keep checking up with Twitter and everything like that. It's probably why my stress levels didn't go down. But yeah, I've been arguing with people on Twitter. It's fun, actually. I've been playing a lot of gaming lately. I've been trying to relax. It's just, yeah, it didn't seem to work. Although, since I'm back making this video, my eye hasn't twitched once. So maybe, I don't know, maybe it's because I missed you guys. I don't know. Let us know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. If there's anything you want to react to, any of the Tom MacDonald stuff, any of the stuff where we go through, we talk about cultural references or anything like that. You want me to talk about Star Wars, Star Trek, just Star Trek Discovery, don't even get me started. Any of the, like the Batman or anything like that, anything you want me to react to or talk to about as a cultural point of view or a political point of view, feel free to hit me up in the comment section below. Just post your links to like post like the show and the season number or episode, and I'll have a look at it and we'll see if I can do a video about it. Apart from that, also there is a Discord. Obviously, smack that like button if you're new to the channel. Welcome and subscribe. Now, apart from that, guys, I will see you in the next demonetized video from YouTube. It's Tom MacDonald, Snowflakes. We're going to be talking about this because, boy, this guy he's hit a lot of nerves today. But he's done well, and I like it. I really do. That'll be up next. Enjoy, guys. And guess who's back? Back again. I missed you guys.